What's going on, family? This next one, man, it was sent to me and I was asked, what do I feel about the deportation of illegal migrants? And I got mixed reviews, but I lean in more to if you're illegal, there's ways about coming into the country. I understand that maybe your situation in your country might not be the best, but there's ways to come in here and do the right thing and legally. I just can't go in my neighbor's house and sit on the couch and expect them to give me food, shelter, money, or anything else. I just can't do that. So what would make you think that it's okay to come here to another country? And some of the monetary gifts that I was seeing given out to the migrants, people here don't have. Some of the housings and shelter that the migrants had, a lot of veterans, and I speak of veterans because I'm a vet, and my heart be going out to the vets, especially when I'm seeing vets who commit suicide or who's homeless. No veteran should ever be homeless. No veteran should ever go without. If you honorably fought for your country or honorably serve your country, you should not be homeless or going without. And so when I'm seeing this being given to the migrants, man, and a lot of the crimes that was taking place, not all migrants are bad people. I'm almost certain 50% of them, if not more, are really good people, just want a better life. Let me say that. But there's ways to go by doing that. And I think my previous administration set these people up for failure when they allowed the borders to be overran the way they were. And now you got a lot of people here that got comfortable over the years with this, with the way that things was going in the old administration, or really struggling to adjust with the new administration. But at least the new administration is only going after, currently that I can see, is going after people who has committed crimes in this country and very violent crimes in this country, and they're trying to remove them quick as possible. But let me get to the video, man, and y'all tell me what y'all think, man.
This is making
And I'll
nearly
continue my
500
commentary.
arrests in the span of just 33 hours. The New York Post cover, the Iceman cometh. President Trump also signing more executive orders, including one designed to block illegal crossings. And he told Sean Hannity that Joe Biden's failed policies forced him to take swift action.
Why would somebody say that open borders are good, where jails and mental institutions from other countries and gang members right off the streets of the toughest cities in the world are being brought to the United States of America and emptied out into our country? Why would...
And I saw that last night where Colombia, where President Trump was sending some planes, or the United States, I should say, was sending some planes of deported migrants, deporting some migrants back to Colombia. And the president of Colombia refused to allow the planes to land, stating that he didn't really want these people. So they know that these people were criminals. They know that these people were coming out of mental places. And you sent them here, and it was a lot of stress that happened. There's a lot of crimes that happened. When I used to read the stories of in New York, man, where this one girl got raped, man, and they arrested these people and they let them out because it was a sanctuary city, and they did it again. What about Georgia and the Lake and Raleigh debacle of the murder up in Athens where the guy killed that nursing student, man, the UGA nurse. It was just in the countless, man. I'm just thinking the ones that's close to me, but it was countless, man. And so, yes, them type of people need to be deported. Let me say that. But there are some good, hard-working migrants here, man, that's trying to just do the right thing, trying to get their citizenship. My hats go off to them and my hearts go out to them because they probably going to end up leaving. You know what I mean? But it's ways to do this thing. You got to do it the right way. Like I said, I cannot go to my neighbor's house and just walk in their house and sit on the couch and say, hey, man, you need to pay me this amount of money. You need to feed me. And I don't want to live in that type of bed. I want to sleep in this type of bed. And I don't want to eat that type of food. And I want you to feed me this type of food because that's what I'm used to. You can't, that's not how it is here, man. You know what I mean? So let's continue.
You don't have to love our country. You have to like it. Why would anybody that likes our country, the Democrats, allow that to happen? And even now, I watch them on television. They're trying to justify it. You can't justify it.
So those ICE raids taking place in many parts of the country, including the sanctuary city of Boston. That's where Bill Malutian went on an exclusive right along with ICE. And Bill joins us now to tell us what he found and what he saw. Bill, good morning.
Bill, good morning to you as well. In the early days of this new Trump administration, ICE officials tell me they're taking what they call a worst first approach, meaning they're going to target the worst of the worst criminal alien offenders first. Well, we were given exclusive access to join the elite ICE team right here in Boston as they go into sanctuary jurisdictions and enforce immigration law.
Good morning, everyone.
It's a frigid 5 degrees in the pre-dawn hours just outside of Boston, where this team of elite ICE officers is briefing on their targets for the day.
We're going to be targeting some extremely violent offenders today.
Within moments, the officers are on the move, with eyes on their first target.
Looks like we got movement, target vehicle coming out.
They quickly take him into custody. He's an MS-13 gang member wanted in El Salvador for aggravated murder.
And so in this person right here, this MS-13 gang member, they're saying he's wanted in El Salvador for aggravated murder, and now he's in this country. Not saying what he has or has not done. You know what I mean? Like I say, you're illegal, you're a criminal. Yeah, you need to go. I'm just being honest with you. I have a family. I couldn't imagine if somebody would hurt my family and they in here legal and you know, it is a bad situation. And when I'm seeing people telling us that, I saw in Chicago where one dude was at a meeting, he was like, well, no more money for y'all because they got it all. And then when I'm seeing things happen in Asheville and they saying that the FEMA has spent like, they budget on the migrants coming here. I'm like, what the heck? So you tell me my people, and when I say my people, I'm talking about Americans, in Asheville can only get a one-time payment of $750, and some of them was getting denied, and then it was showing as misinformation. But when we showing the videos of people saying, I got denied. Come on, people. We have to do better. But yes, so I agree with Tom Homan and President Trump are trying to get the worst criminals out first. Now, if you've been here a couple of years and you're a productive citizen, man, of society, I'm for you getting a opportunity to become a citizen. You know what I mean? I am for that. I'm not anti-immigration. I am pro-immigration because there's some great people that come across the border that are looking for a better life. And they got a lot of wealth and knowledge to share with us, but like we can share with them. So we all can grow and get along. But if you come across the border and you already like this guy here is an aggravated murderer, you need to get the heck up out of here, man, because you here starting up trouble, man. And then that one guy that was always on TikTok flashing money and doing all this stuff about you need to come here now, you can come over here and take over houses. Let me tell you something. Not everybody's playing. Not everybody up here is for that mess. Not everybody's meek and weak and think you're gonna kicking somebody's door and little tell about it. Let me just say that. So be careful, guys. When y'all come over here committing crimes and flashing money, because there's a lot of people hurting out here financially, a lot of people losing their stuff, and they saying you getting $5,000-$10,000 a month. You're living in the Roosevelt hotels. You got vouchers with New York at one point. I think they done stopped it now, but it was giving vouchers to people because they said they didn't like the food here. But you came here illegally. So like I said, I use the scenario, I'm going to go over my neighbor, I'm going to break in the house for one, which is trespassing and B&E, breaking and entering. And then I'm going to tell them, I don't like what y'all cook, so I need y'all to either give me some money to go buy me some, or y'all need to cook this food for me. It just don't operate like that, man. So let's continue.
Red notice out for his arrest.
We are targeting very violent threats to our community.
I'm not going back to Haiti.
One of those threats is this illegal alien from Haiti. ICE says he's a gang member with 17 criminal convictions in recent years.
Trump, you feel me? Yo, Biden forever, bro. Take Obama.
This cat said he's not going back to Haiti. F. Trump, Biden forever, and thank Obama for everything he did for him. Bro, if that's not a slap in the face when this dude got 18 convictions since he been here. Let me tell y'all something. And this video might not get monetized. Get his ass out of here. That's a U.S. veteran that served my country proudly. Get him up out of here. It's like some of these people, 18 convictions. You've been arrested 18 times and been convicted here 18 times since you walk in the streets as an illegal citizen. Why wasn't he deported the first or the second time he committed the crimes? He should have been gone then. I'm sorry. I have no, if I got to be a productive citizen of this society, you should be a productive citizen of society. And that's just how I speak it. That's how I see it. You know what I mean? So let's continue.
He did for me, bro.
ICE Boston quickly takes down its next targets, including this illegal alien from Brazil who has an Interpol red notice for armed robbery. This Salvadoran illegal alien charged locally with rape and released by a sanctuary jurisdiction.
Señor, ¿cómo se llama?
And this Dominican.
He was charged with, hold on. This dude was charged with rape and released because of the sanctuary city status. That's the BS I'm talking about. This dude took somebody's innocence and he was released because of a sanctuary city. All the politicians up there should be held accountable for that. Every last one of you. The state that woman or female was raped in, you should be held accountable. You should have to look her in her face every day. You should be thrown in prison. Her innocence was taken by this person who was illegal and let out because of a sanctuary status. That's BS to me, bro. That's BS. Couldn't be
Charged
mine.
with assault with a deadly weapon and heroin trafficking. Officers also arrested this Guatemalan MS-13 gang member facing gun charges. ICE says he was released from local custody just the day before. Their detainer request was ignored because of sanctuary policies. And in a sign of shifting priorities with the new Trump administration, this man, who was in the same apartment as the target, was also arrested after ICE determined he's also in the U.S. illegally. This is what ICE calls...
Bro, you getting kicked out of the country because you was in the same apartment as this illegal guy, bro, and end up you being illegal too, bro. You ain't do nothing but breaking the country illegal. Now you getting kicked out, bro. I tell you, bro. At the same time, I feel nothing for that. You know, the kids that came here with their parents, I do feel sorry for the kids. But in this case here, I feel nothing, man. Now I know some of y'all will be upset with me. I know I'm gonna have crazy comments, but come on, man. We got to do better.
You guys got your main target just now, but you got somebody else. What just happened?
So our main target was released by a sanctuary jurisdiction, not honoring a detainer. That person was released back into the community, and when we went to go find him, he's with somebody else who was previously removed from the United States. So he's going to go today too.
And that is exactly what Border Czar Tom Homan has warned would happen.
When we find the bad guy, he's probably with others that are in the United States illegally. They may not be a criminal priority, but we're not walking away from them.
ICE Boston says they will continue to go into sanctuary jurisdictions and do their job.
Today was a good day. Today we took several significant public safety threats out of our communities. Unfortunately, a lot were released by sanctuary policies, but we're here to tell the Commonwealth and the rest of the country that we're going to find them whether they're released or not.
All right, we're going to talk about this real fast, and then I'm close out. How can someone illegal come here and just because you have a sanctuary status, it's almost like they have more rights and more privilege than the people that pay taxes of this country? It seems like this country take care of everybody else except their citizens. I do like what Trump is doing as American first. I do like that he's signing executive order, especially the one that say no financial aid go out this country. Let's bring it back in here. Keep that money here for a minute. Because it's a lot of people in Asheville that's still intense from Hurricane Helene. There's a lot of people in California that have been burned out of their houses that they need help. We have to help our citizens first. I'm not anti anything. All I am is pro the United States citizens. Can we get the help first? And then what's left over, it's okay to help everybody else. It's like me taking my check and going to help my neighbor and my home is lacking. How long do you think my wife and family are going to stay if every time I'm taking my money helping somebody else? They're not, because I'm not taking care of home first. Home has to be first. That's why I admired when Trump said, America first. I know a lot of people be like, oh, Trump this and he that and he racist, but we only heard that he was racist when he started running for office. Look at all the pictures in the 80s and the 90s with the celebrities he was with. Look at the wars he won. Look at the funding that he did. You got to come a little bit better than that. Got to educate yourself and stop being swayed by things that's was put as stumbling blocks to trip you up. Look at policies, not presidents and not parties, and then we can start move forward. I got, I get along with a little bit of everybody, man. I'm not I got white people who in the white, I ain't gonna say friends. They probably gonna call me friends, but we cool. We almost like brothers. Let me say that. I got white brothers. I got Asian brothers. So with that said, man, I'm gonna leave it there. And you can find the link to this description, the link to this video in the description. the name of the content creator in the description. And with that said, man, peace out to all my brothers, man. I don't care what nationality you are, man. You are my brothers. If you ain't got no problem, me, I ain't got no problem with you. Peace and shalom. Until next time. Later.